Hello. Oh, hello. Welcome. It's episode 272. And we are playing Daggerheart. It's a new thing.
It's a whole new world.
Yes. Yeah, and we did our session 0 last week, and now we're getting into it. So yeah, I will stop talking now and give it to our amazing DM, Crystal.
I do have... Oh, sorry.
You have a question or something, Caleb?
I immediately have a question.
Okay.
We are still in our separate assigned friend groups for the beginning of the session for Luckbringer purposes?
Yes.
All right. Then
All right. So last week, as part of our session 0, we ran little bits and pieces so that everyone could kind of have a first grasp of the rules and build in a little bit of that. What are some of our character motivations? And so everybody is off in various places. I have everyone together here, but we've got, let's see, our dragon and our fairy are both in the Kaido forest. Our monkey man is over by the sea. And our other two friends are up over this direction. And so everyone has something that is leading them toward the Kaido forest, which is similar to the Black Forest in its scope. It is absolutely massive. There's a lot of ground, a lot of places, and there's a lot of traces of Fey magic there. Because the veil between the planes was once open there, and it is now still thin, even though it's been closed off. So my first question for the day, we'll start with Jacob. You woke up at the inn. You just had gotten this map to Gravemoor's treasure. Very, very old map. And who is it that you would go to help you kind of try to start overlaying where this map might lead?
Oh dear. Just gotta double check to remember the name. Because I wrote it down and then completely forgot.
as is the way of all creative things.
Yeah. He will almost certainly go to Damien One Eye.
Yeah. That was my guess. In your conversation with Damien, it's very fun uncle coded, I feel like, from what you've told me about this character.
Yep. Absolute funkle.
And he is able to kind of look at the map, and he's like, yeah, they were trying to find a river that's dried out since when this map was made. And he points you towards, it goes somewhere in the Kaido forest, but he can't really tell you any more than that. How did I phrase this? What is a difficulty that you face on your way there, and what's something that goes well?
A difficulty that he will face is that when attempting to defraud a merchant, the entire caravan is attacked by bandits, and he has to run for some considerable distance to avoid being killed.
Okay. What's something that goes well on your travels?
His disheveled state after escaping from a bandit ambush does lead him into a second caravan further down the way that had stopped for the night. A larger, better armed, and somewhat more affluent caravan.
Mhm.
Being, clearly puny and helpless, he was able to elicit pity in the trio of merchant ladies who were running the caravan,
Okay.
who took him on as an aide until he could get to the further down the road.
Okay. I would like you to make either a presence roll for how that interaction goes, or a finesse roll for if you're getting the sticky fingers.
Definitely going to be keeping my fingers to myself for this. This is more charming them to see if they'll be so kind as to, pay quite well, maybe a bit better than he really deserves.
Okay.
Because I didn't get to use it last time, and I would love the excuse.
Okay.
Because I am, to be perfectly fair, doing a fair bit of lying here. I am going to use one of my domain cards.
Ooh.
All right.
Nope, it's not midnight, it's Grace. I'm going to be using Deft Deceiver to spend a hope and gain advantage.
All right.
Ooh.
So for that advantage, that means that you're going to roll additionally a die 6, and you will add that in with your hope and fear die.
Okay. Sweet Jesus. Okay, so I just total it all together, right?
Yep, pull it all together.
But it matters which D12 has which numbers.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh dear God. Okay, where did I'm new character? Who dis? New system? Who
New
dis?
system.
Mhm.
The duality of man
Yeah.
and dice.
So presence, I get +2. Dice, I rolled really fucking well. So 27 with hope.
Whew. All right. Go ahead and take that hope. And with it being a roll with hope, I will say their caravan is going to Goldcrest, because that is one of the major... It's one of, if not the biggest city that at the very least, it's the closest city to the Kaido Forest. So it's a place that you could research and try to find out more information or find more people to help you.
I need a geographer. Or again, someone who's wandered extensively.
I will also say that they're going to go ahead and give you, at the end of this, 2 handfuls of gold.
Ooh. Crippling your starting money.
Excellent.
One of these days.
I will mark that down one of these days.
One of these days we'll figure out what a handful of gold actually is, but that hasn't come up yet.
Depends on the hand.
Say an amount of money.
So Jacob, you have found your way to the city, and we will come back to you once I get to my last pair. Hopefully that should help bring us all together. Razel and Scrag, we're going to talk to you guys next.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
So, I'll let you guys know. This was also true for Jacob, but you guys are traveling in wintertime.
Oh, it's cold up here.
So it is definitely chilly.
I'm so glad I found this warm and relaxing caravan.
I'd like you guys to answer the same two questions. What is something difficult that you face, and what is something that goes well? And let's start with Scrag. What is something that you find difficult, and what's something that goes well according to plan, how you want it to go?
The thing that didn't go well is there's no one to fight, and it makes him upset.
It's not enough random encounters on this road.
Okay.
You didn't say it had to be a tangible problem.
I did not.
And something that goes well. The people up on the surface world make these places you can walk, and it's easier to walk on.
Okay.
And there's less stuff to climb over. They make it flat, and they put a thing like dirt or something down, and that's crazy. So we make good time because there's these weird
roads,
upworlder lines in the ground that they make.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Scrag, I would like you to you can choose between instinct and let me look at what I'm thinking of where it would fall. Yeah, an instinct or a finesse roll.
Okay.
Can I assist since we're traveling together?
So are you asking me if you can make it a team roll, or are you wanting to?
I was asking if I could spend a hope to add a d6 to his roll.
It sounds great. Yes, you can.
I spend a hope.
Okay, so
I add 6 to your
I'm
roll.
rolling instinct.
Okay.
And okay, so I guess the total is 18, and I forget what I always do.
You were doing alphabetical, so
That's right. I
that'd
do
be with
hope
hope.
and stress.
Or fear and hope.
Or fear and hope. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, so you have an 18 with hope. That sounds great. As makes my job easier. As you're traveling along these things, from what I understand of your guys' characters, you might be enjoying the road, but you're probably still avoiding direct contact with the Uplanders.
Mm-hmm.
Does that seem accurate?
I certainly think that'd be a good idea if we just they're very tall. We could not. I don't think they'd be worth fighting, so we should just not deal with them. That'd be my vote.
I bet they're really good at fighting. They're so tall.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I don't think it'd be worth it.
Well,
so as you guys are traveling, that finesse roll. Go ahead. Sorry.
It seems kind of cowardly, though. Why shouldn't we try?
We already have people we need to fight. There's the map and the cult and the trail, and we're already on one murder quest. I mean, how many more do you need?
How am I supposed to win if I'm not fighting? Wait, I got it. I'll win by being smarter and sneakier than them.
Yeah, Yeah.
That's right. We're the best.
Yep.
We're
We're
not
the best.
cowards at all.
Yep. Oh, yep. We're just better at traveling.
We win
Mm.
because we're the best.
Yep.
Around.
No one's ever gonna get us down.
That's right. That's the spirit. Okay. We role played me into hiding.
Into being sneaky.
Yeah, if you ever want Scrag to be tricked into doing something, just tell him how by doing the thing you want he can win something.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys make your way as you're traveling. You're sneaking, getting into the brush and things whenever you see or hear groups going by. One of these times, the place you hide is close enough to the road that you overhear some conversation about the people are asking each other, "Hey, are you going to be part of the pilgrimage of sowing?"
Pilgrimage of sowing.
So as you're traveling towards the forest, they're asking about, are you going to take part in that pilgrimage? If you are, like, which holy site are you going to be going to? And someone discusses a holy site that's in the Kaido forest. So you know that if you can somehow be around that group, travel near them. I'm gonna have Razal.
Yep, that's me.
I'd like you to make me an insight roll, or instinct. Sorry.
Oh, that's not good. Well, that's an 18 with fear.
Okay. Go ahead. I will add that fear to my pool that I have.
No.
It's good for me. I need the pencil back.
Get a second pencil.
Thanks. There should be one in with my dice that are over there.
It's not good.
I have a feeling we're going to be accumulating fear quite rapidly.
I mean, probably about 50% of the time.
Give or take, yeah.
As they're discussing this, you realize there's someone who's kind of looking in the direction of the brush that you guys are in.
Oh, no.
However, you do still succeed. So you hear before that, you hear them talking about the pilgrimage that's going from Goldcrest into the Kaido forest. And you can kind of intuit, hey, if there's a large group of, mostly from the way they're talking about this, farmers and people who would not be able to defend themselves well, going into the forest, which is where the cult is planning on being.
Oh.
It might be a environment that would be ripe for the taking for them.
Oh. I know how. I have a good sense of how that thinking goes. It's, Scrag.
Yeah, be quiet. We're winning.
Scrag. We are. You know how else we could win? We could win really well. You're very strong.
Of course.
And they're gonna go to a dangerous place with a bunch of weak people.
Whoa. That's bad.
So they're gonna die. But you could win by being awesome and protecting them, maybe?
Wow, you're right. Besides, I'm getting tired of sneaking around. I gotta fight somebody. Yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Hey, weak people!
I don't know.
We're not gonna kill you! And I jump out of the brush.
Oof. Yeah. Okay. So we're starting off with a little different of a thing than I was thinking, and that's totally good. Yeah, this small group of travelers look very scared because there is a random goblin who has just appeared out of the bushes very close to their campsite.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, like, young guy, comes out and stands in front of everybody else in a very defensive posture. As someone who's used to fighting, you can definitely tell, like, he's there in case you decide to try to hit. He's going to try to stop you.
In case I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. A target has presented himself to scratch.
Wait.
What?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Why are you calling us weak? And why are you here?
Oh, well, because my friend Roz, who's in the bush over there, said that you're all in danger and that I could save you by fighting the bad people that are after you. Or, I mean, in front of you, wherever you're going.
I would like you to... This will be interesting. I would like you to make a presence roll for me.
Cool. What's my presence? It is -1. Yes.
Same.
With how you're approaching this, you're making that with disadvantage to roll a die 6 and subtract it.
Okay.
This is a situation where they're kind of scary you.
So, okay. So the -1 from my stat, the -1 from my die is an 11 with fear being higher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a good thing that a lot of basic things are set with a difficulty of 10, which is where you were at. That's why I gave you the disadvantage rather than bringing the difficulty up.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very wary of you. We're traveling to the city at the moment. I suppose you can come with us, but like they are defensive toward you the entire ride there.
Fair.
So, some of them are definitely watching you more than they're watching the road.
Fair.
Delicious fare.
So were they going to the forest, or they were just rumoring about it?
They were talking about it. They're heading toward the city of Goldcrest.
Oh, right.
And they were talking about, hey, when we go there, are you going to go on this pilgrimage that people are going to be going on?
Okay, cool.
So we have our 3 further out people in the city nearby now. And then I'm gonna turn to Ara and Elliot. You guys have been tasked already with escorting the pilgrims when they come for all of the changes of season. And that's been your job for a few years at this point. I'd like to know, here are some things that makes this year different. This year is a landmark year. Think in the like centennial, bicentennial type of thing. It's landing on probably 200 years since the temple was established and since the pilgrimage began. So it's a big year, and it's expected to be a much larger group of pilgrims coming, especially because this winter has also been very harsh. And a lot of people will be very low on their stores going into spring and a little bit more motivated to make the pilgrimage and kind of entreat Persephone to make it a good spring season with lots of growth and much that they can harvest to kind of replenish everything. I'd like you guys to tell me what is something you've done that's caused what is something that you've done that has caused the bark mistresses to trust you more?
Nothing.
We were instructed to watch this like strong box full of like church funds. And we were instructed explicitly not to let it out of our sight and to watch it. And so it was promptly stolen, because when people came and took it, we just watched it. We didn't try and keep it being stolen. So then we followed, we just followed along with these people, watched exactly where it was, went back to their like hideout, found it. Like at that point, we kind of figured out that they had done something else wrong, and kind of we went in and we kind of got distracted, went in for a different purpose, but got the lockbox back, even though we kind of failed, and kind of like we ended up pretty much burning their headquarters down, but we got the lockbox out and kind of brought it back. And the extent of what we had done didn't really hasn't become kind of clear how much of like a fuck up and like fire there was sort of to get the lockbox back. And then it was just like perfectly put there. And then there was just kind of a reduction in crime over the next couple months. It was kind of just tied to us doing that.
So you're saying we accidentally burned down a significant bandit camp?
Yes.
Okay.
But not intentionally.
Okay. And what is something that's happened? I hadn't thought as much about your guys' questions. What is something that has happened that has caused this to be your last season doing this escort mission?
Why are you one day from retirement?
Oh no. Now there's red flags on the question. I would say in part because of the size of the group, in part because of the size of the groups that come through the forest, this is seen as more of a junior task for the younger, not for the actual children, but for the younger acolytes. And therefore we're kind of growing out of that, even though we've been on it more years maybe than normally would be the case.
Super seniors.
So let's do a little scene for you guys. You are preparing as you have many a time to go out and get these pilgrims, and Ivy, the bark mistress of winter, has come to wherever it is that you guys collect your things, whether it's a room that you guys share and your bunkmates, or whether there's a common space that you guys are gathering all of your materials in, or even both of you have gotten missives and been asked to come to her office. Which one do you think is true?
I could see us being roommates,
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
but I could also see it being like something that's a little bit higher up in the trees. It's like we're in not the highest branches, but like we get a missive, and it takes the messenger like a good, half hour to get to us because.
Yeah, ours was our like area was abandoned because it was deemed unsafe. But we just we figured out where to safely walk to get to our section. So for our designated little section, it's perfectly safe, but everything around it is a death trap.
Has the area been deemed unsafe, or is the area deemed where they put the unsafe people?
The world may never know. So, there's a rap at the door, and you guys have been here a long time. That is definitely Ivy at the door.
Mm.
What do you do?
Panic for just a moment till I realize we haven't done anything wrong recently.
We look like to a designated shelf that we usually like that has like stolen written underneath, and it's empty. So then we're like, oh, phew.
Incriminating evidence.
Yeah. Everything's empty. Okay. Did we forget the pilgrimage again this season?
I'll fly over through the room and open the door. Yes, hello.
Good. I see that you two have packed your bags. As you know, the pilgrimage is going this year is expected to bring in larger numbers than normal. However, there's been some other issues in the forest, so we will not have the help of the fallen stars in protecting the pilgrims and escorting them along. But it's a larger job than I think the two of you should do by yourselves. So I would like you to leave a few days early and find some help. Reputable help.
Absolutely, we can do that.
Yes. Help. What was that big word that you put in front of it? Reputable?
People who
Reptile.
aren't going to steal from the pilgrims on their way here.
Got it. Hire a bunch of reprobates.
Hire some reptiles. Got it.
I would never steal from pilgrims.
Gotcha. So no one who would steal from pilgrims on their way here. Understood.
Specifically on the
Find exactly that kind of person.
There may also... I wish I had someone to spare to help you out, but unfortunately the preparations here are many. There's a high likelihood that there will be some people of a greater reputation than normal coming because it is such a big year. So don't make the tree look bad, please. You are representatives of Persephone when you do this job. Do you understand?
100%.
Yes, ma'am.
How many handfuls of money should we offer?
For a job well done, once everyone is here safely, the great tree can offer. I know what we can offer. So, someone who is willing to be a mercenary and willing to come, we won't have gold to offer them. However, we can grant them some potions that have been being brewed here.
Okay.
There is potions of health, potions of stamina, and we do have, only as a last resort is this to be offered, we have a potion of luck.
Writing opening offer, potion of luck. All right.
You guys have been to the city several times, have you not? You would have at least stopped by when picking up pilgrims before.
Oh, I've been to the city. Elliot says as he just like stares out of a window.
Do you know where to find adventurers there?
The somewhat large eyes of our kind of just looking blankly for a moment and then repeating like as if I was reading from a textbook.
Make a knowledge roll.
You can find adventurers. Uh-oh.
In disreputable taverns.
Oh my gosh. We both mouth it in the same time. Like
Knowledge roll.
Knowledge.
So that is 10
Can I
on
give
the
assistance?
die, minus 1. So 9 is what I'm hearing right now, unless
Can I
There.
get help of knowing the same tagline of these?
Roll a die 6.
And pay a hope for it.
I pay a hope. I pay.
is he rolling it?
Tom, do you want to roll the die 6 or do you want to take the number that Jeremiah rolled?
Is it a Jeremiah standard roll or?
You don't get to know that.
Well, then I'll roll. I don't.
I was
trust
like, between the two of you, like that is a hard question.
I rolled a 2 though.
He'd rolled a 1, so it's an 11.
100% better.
So what do you as my husband who like actually has heard me talk about prep for things, what do you remember as places you can go to find adventurers?
Savage.
Without revealing too much,
You don't know that many secrets.
The ankle bar.
so there's certainly the Adventurers Guild,
Which is hosted in
Hmm?
which is hosted in the Arcane Academy.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. That was part of it. That's from a while ago. Yeah. So the Adventurers Guild there. I probably mentioned like a better class tavern that's maybe in more of the religious districts.
Okay, that is probably the Season's Bounty.
Absolutely that one.
Okay.
And then then there's also well, never mind. Those are the main places. Yes.
Right.
In the back of his mind, he's just thinking about what was probably the least safe bar in the entire city. And realizing, nope, not saying that one out loud.
If you do go to the Adventures Academy, feel free to give Miriam our names, referring to herself and her Dryad sisters.
Mhm.
So I expect you to be off in the morning. I know it's a couple of days early, but you'll need it to find people.
Understood.
And then we will fade away on that scene and fade back in. You guys are arriving in Goldcrest. Or actually, we'll come back to you guys last again. Let's start with Razel and Scrag.
Oh dear.
You make it to Goldcrest.
Oh, it's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
And it probably procs for you because you would have passed some villages and towns on the way here. That there are no walls to this city.
That's weird.
It is very weird. The group that you were with very quickly says goodbye. Like we're going elsewhere, and like run off. What do you did not leave a very good impression. What do you do to try to find your way?
Don't go to any cult places without protection. I think I helped him, Roz.
Yep. That
Also,
is
nobody killed them from there to here. We did it. We win again.
Yep. Good. Yep. So we have this map to the Kaido Forest.
Yep.
And we've heard about this whole pilgrimage of sowing. So I think it would probably make sense to just try to find out where the holy sites in the forest that people are pilgrimaging to are, and see if any of those match the map that we already have. As far as like endpoint goes, but
the map that you have, it is a very large circle on that's part of a very large forest.
Okay, so there's not much specificity there. Okay, well, I mean that's like a big chunk of the forest, and we should probably make sure that nobody's going there, because that's going to be a dangerous place to be. And if anyone is going to this enormous section of this enormous forest, they need to be very well guarded, because the cult does like to take advantage of what's there. But people, there's a lot of people here. Maybe we could find someone that was good at talking to people. And have
maybe
them
maybe someone taller than us. It could like help us up when we need it and stuff too.
Yep.
That seems like a good time to pan the camera over. Jacob, what is it that you've done as you've gotten to the city?
I have essentially been attempting to jumpstart a network from nothing, as all of my years of manipulation and piracy are rather coastal in nature. I have been running a series of small scams in an attempt to essentially build enough of a portfolio to be worth talking to by the larger criminal elements, and then from there attempt to build a network.
Okay. Would you make what kind of scams are you running?
These are confidence scams.
Okay.
How many of the caravan ladies did you seduce?
Yes.
How many of the caravan lads did you seduce?
At
Yes.
least 4.
There's 7 wedding rings on your hand.
I don't object to all of these love letters, but this one is particularly lurid. It's a nice self-portrait, though.
Mhm, mhm. I'd like you to go ahead and make a presence roll for me then, which I'm sure you're happy about.
Yes, it's what he's built to do.
Mm-hmm.
Not great. As I'm doing criminally things, can I use my pirate?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
spend the hope for that.
Yep, spend the hope.
I would
Eh.
even say if you want to spend multiple hope, because your other one is
Manipulator.
manipulator. So if you want, you can spend hope for either one or both.
I think I'm going to have to use both because that's not the best of rolls. But that spending the hope just adds a flat 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that will pump it up to 16 with fear.
Okay.
Mm.
You at least one of your schemes you get kind of made by a city guard.
Mhm.
And there's some simia in the area, but there's not a lot. So you think you may have caused some prejudices to be reinforced.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like
You spread racism throughout the
it's just a negative consequence for you. You have increased the racism in the world.
Let me be clear. All I did was reveal the biases within the system that already existed.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's just that
reinforce
one
those
guy,
biases
though.
now. Yeah,
Like,
it's
he
just
is
one
a
guy.
city
It's just one guy, and I will get him fired for his racial profiling of me.
I was right though. I was right.
Yeah.
No, the guy is right. That doesn't change the fact that I'm going.
You can be right about an individual being a criminal without being right
This
about
is
their
the law
entire
we're
race
talking
being a
about. It
criminal.
has nothing to do with right.
And since it was that word, since it was success, there's a former city guard who's got a grudge against you.
Mm. Excellent.
Oh dear.
The law was getting in the way.
Look, I have been watching way too much Boston Legal the last few days. Alan Shore is far too good a character to, not be using right now.
You need to stop calling the suspect the monkey, and you need to stop following him around. I can't do that.
But he's a monkey.
The monkey.
Maybe less use the M word.
Yeah.
We've told you before. We've had
Word.
meetings about this.
Okay, Frieza.
The amount that I did not quite think this through enough. It's fine.
Well,
You've got a guy who's got a grudge against you. Who's not a great guy. But anyway, with a 15, you definitely become aware of the adventuring academy that's in the Arcane Academy. You find out why there's no walls to this city, that being the presence of Alatar, who this city was built around, who is a very, very powerful mage who has had a much longer lifespan than a human has any right to. He's getting close to a century old at this point. You also find out you find like some of the main decent like bars and inns in the town. There's the Red Rose, the Plowman's Respite, which is kind of like towards the edge of the town. It's where a lot of the farmers go, have a drink at the end of the day. The Season's Bounty, which is in the district that hosts there's a few different religious orders who have a chapel of some sort in the area, and the Season's Respite is near that district. And the Amber River, which is kind of by the port. They're all about all of their different kinds of craft beers. That's the places that you kind of find out about as far as, most any bar or tavern, there's going to be some clandestine meetings there.
Yeah, plenty of places to find a scam. Though I am confused as to why all the locals lament the lack of ducks in the pond.
That's a callback to a campaign several years ago when Miles was playing a lizard folk wizard who ate all the ducks in the pond.
Which was also set in this place. So,
Yeah.
bravo.
There's a sign that says, "Please do not eat ducks" in every part.
But yes, you also become aware of the fact that there is a couple of crime families in the area that you might be able to get in with, or at least like make a name as a side mercenary with. But yeah, you get a decent amount of information. You've started to build some inroads. You're not really well known by anyone yet, from what you can gather, though.
Except that one ex-guard.
Except that one ex-guard who's real mad that you're here. He needs to go to therapy and reflect on some things in his life too. But
Question.
yes,
and I know the spotlight is passed from me, so the answer may be "Shut up, you idiot." But I do. Could, in the interest of getting people moving towards the same location, could Roz ask the local plant and animal life, like, when people leave this place and go west to the big forest, where do they tend to leave from? And just kind of
post up near there.
Yeah,
100%. I'd say the group probably gathers, for the sake of ease for myself, gathers in the middle of town near the Arcane Academy, because that's the biggest landmark in the town. Really easy for everyone to find it.
But to get that information, I would have to use my Nature's Tongue domain card, which involves an instinct roll. So I might not actually get the information.
Okay, go ahead and make that roll.
Yeah, tongue the locals for information.
18 with hope, which is more than the 12 required for the ability. So
go ahead and gain that hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that you get from the local flora and fauna.
I vote we go there.
Okay, so that's the two of you near there, and Jacob.
Yes.
Where do you go to try and earn some extra money?
Most of these scams won't really work out for at least a few more weeks, a few years in some of them. Like that one rich widow is going to take a very long time to die.
Is she still a widow as part of this scam?
Just one rather handsome companion.
Okay.
But I think I'll head towards the Adventurers Guild. If nothing else, it's an excellent source of quick cash, and I'm sure I can find some burly types to catch maces with their faces, as they're so wont to do.
All right. And with that, we will shift back to Mara and Elliot. You arrive in Goldcrest. You know where you're supposed to go based off of what the DM wants. But what do you do?
You know where you're supposed to go based on what the DM wants, and also based on what your in-game boss told you to do.
Highly recommend that we go.
So you avoid Goldcrest entirely and go to Halliamon.
Definitely, like, I go to the tower right away, but I also take a scenic route that takes us past some certain food vendors that we like.
Okay.
But only after making really good time on the road. What was that, Tom?
That's like the short. What Elliot thinks is the shortest route to the tower.
Because it's the route
Around like every food stall.
What's some of the food that you wind up getting at your favorite food stalls?
Whatever has a free sample sign that's not correctly written out the limitations of what a free sample is.
No, I imagine there's some very nice cheeses that I'm partial to.
Street vendor cheese.
Take some of the cheese, take some bread, and then like find a torch or something and like toast it over it.
Cheese toasty.
All right. Elliot like watches you like torch something with bread and just kind of looking at you confused as he's like eating a turkey leg that wasn't cooked. Like it's just straight. Yeah, they honestly feel uncomfortable charging me when I ask for it.
All right. You make your way to the tower.
Nom nom nom. So, here we go.
As any proper wizard's tower, it is definitely sitting at multiple angles that should not work with the laws of gravity. And it is a singular tower, but when you go in through the front door, there's definitely more than just a tower's worth of space.
Step into the wide concourse area. Even though I've probably been here before, definitely go into like the wrong areas like 4 times before finally getting to where we're going.
So that sounds like where you're going is the front desk. You see a very lovely elven woman with fiery curly red hair sitting, definitely has 5 or 6 different papers sitting out in front of her that she keeps jumping in between writing notes on. Do we have a token for that stuff? We do. From all those years ago.
That's a lot of red hair.
That wasn't the wrong thing. I was just sitting the nice down.
That was just you playing. Okay. So she's working away. And anyone can join into the scene if and when they so desire. You guys are close enough that you can see and hear things going on.
You want to talk to her?
Look at how tall that guy is, Scrag. It's like 7 foot.
Whoa. Is that a giant?
Could be.
Whoa.
Where's that darkest corner with the best view?
Excuse me. Tap tap. Like he just knocks on the desk.
Yes. Elliot? Is it that time of year again already?
Elliot's like shook that you know his name, even though like even though he knows their name, it's still just like, you know mine? Oh my gosh. Yes, it is.
You guys do know to expect a larger caravan this year, right?
That's what we hear about.
And
Yep.
were you contracted out with the Fallen Stars again?
No, I've been told they are unavailable for reasons.
Yes, that they had already come in and let me know that. Thank you for reminding me. I do need to make sure that I send that missive. And she turns back to her desk and writes something out. The piece of paper disappears as soon as she's done writing on it.
I'm definitely like was low key trying to see what was written on it, and the moment just appears, I'm like, oh.
Do you want to roll for it and risk giving me more fear? I already have 6.
No.
Do it. Do it, you coward. You could get hope.
Yes, we've been instructed to try and get some assistance for the coming pilgrimage. Find a couple reputable people.
How many days do you have before you're leaving again? It is this,
3 days.
3 days, short notice, but we can probably find someone for it. And what should I put as the reward when I post this?
We have a number of potions that can be offered, and immediately tries to give the list minus the luck potion.
Minor consumables, okay. Thank you. And it is a fairly common trek, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone comes for this and she lifts the paper up with a tack, puts the tack through the top of it. Paper is no longer in her hand, and you see something appear on the board that's to her left. If you're unable to find anyone yourself, the posting is there, and I'll let you know if anyone answers it on our end. Anything else that you need from me or the Mages Academy or Adventuring Academy?
Anything fun going on?
What kind of fun are you
phone
looking for?
number?
I had the best
I'm not
time. I don't know what happened to them after they traveled into the mountains, but there was a group that I gave a stack of calling cards for Bellamy. And it was quite funny. They get to bother him, and I get to laugh at it.
All right. He goes, start to walk off. I guess we'll head back to the forest now.
Yep. I mean, we did our part.
Mhm.
I will flick a rock at the tall one at knee height to get him to look down at the mushroom man.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
You're for it.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Don't kill me, giant.
Whoa.
I think you could take him, Scrack. But
Okay.
You want to protect people on the pilgrimage into the forest?
Well, that's our job.
Oh,
could be yours too.
Yep.
Are you licensed?
I don't know what that means.
I'm licensed to kill. I mean, I've heard that phrase. I don't know what it means, but I kill good.
He's very confident.
He does kill good. But
Yeah.
I kill bad people well, is what I meant.
Would you rob a caravan on the way to the woods? Got one shaky of the head. What about you?
It depends on if it's a caravan of villains.
No, typically he kind of looks over. No, they're good people.
Well, I wouldn't kill the good people because Roz says that's bad.
Good enough for me.
100% qualified.
There's also some danger. There's some danger. Some danger.
Yeah. Some real enemies to do battle with.
There's some people that are planning on doing some not great things in the forest soon, and they might kidnap people from the caravan to do it with. So,
It's gonna be really fun whenever they finally show up.
I mean, yeah, also dangerous and bad, and you just be aware. And here's a map. Like, is the pilgrimage in this giant circle?
It's exactly here where the danger is.
It definitely
Points at 2/3 of the forest.
You're definitely going past wherever it is, whatever they're talking about.
As you're showing the excuse me, as you're showing Elliot, Aura will kind of like walk around. You might hear a little bit of a buzzing noise as a pair of gossamer wings will pop out from underneath their cloak.
Oh.
And then they're like looking at, like flying above you, but like head down, so they're watching the map upside down.
Whoa, that's like the opposite of a giant.
Oh yeah, Aura's still medium sized, but like they're very short for a person.
Since I'm in a town with more tall people, I can get away with it. Because you're still an outlier here.
Would it be pretty much unavoidable to, like, the route that we have to take pretty much has to go through, like, it's such a big part of the map that it's kind of, there's no way to go around without messing
Not
up our
really,
schedule?
especially because you guys know the forest in and of itself. You don't know what danger they're talking about, but you know the forest in and of itself is dangerous, and the path that goes along the established route goes through what they're saying is bad.
So just,
Especially to bring a caravan that might have, that'll have like carriages and stuff like that.
be women and children too. Send out your war riders.
So while this is all happening, I will scuttle about and hop onto the desk to sit there and listen closer.
Have you? Anyway.
No, don't mind me.
Do you want to help?
Do you know, it sounds interesting, and your companion seems like he'll win any fight that he gets in.
He's won every fight
Wow,
I've seen.
this guy is really smart.
Yeah.
Would you rob a caravan that's on its way to the forest?
Of course not.
Perfect. 100%?
Robbery involves violence. That's a terrible idea.
Yep, he's qualified.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Do you still need this posting up then, boys?
I feel like we need at least one more body, so.
So in case someone shows up,
if anybody wanders in, who possibly...
I did hear you mention something about calling cards and how they could be quite annoying.
Yes, there's a particular mage from the capital who's a nuisance. So I enjoy getting other people to get on his nerves.
I think
You
I'd
reach
love
into a
to.
drawer, hand you a stack of 10 calling cards that say Bellamy Storm at the bottom.
I will slide them into my little vest. Thank you.
Who
Jacob Barbosa, my.
Oh,
I will offer a incredibly long arm with a slightly clawed hand at the end.
I will
Do
look
you
at
shake?
it. If you don't mind, and I will lift my sort of pale, like fungal mass of a hand with the just unpleasant texture.
My Myconid friend, this is nothing like being in the bilges. You'll be fine.
What's a bilge?
It's a place on a ship where they keep water.
What's a
Water
ship?
that large wooden construction. We use it to sail on the water.
Whoa.
You'd fit in quite well. I have several siblings quite like you.
I don't know. I'm not very good at swimming.
Swimming's unnecessary. Just don't fall off.
Wow.
You fall off, you
You're
lose.
you're so smart.
And
This might be
Luxury
the
will
smartest
get you
guy
everywhere.
I've ever seen.
No, I think we have to at least extend some grace to your companion here, who was smart enough to befriend you.
No, you're right. Roz is also really smart.
no, it's not. No, I'm not. Any? Who are you two? The guards caravan.
Oh, hi. And he like shakes everybody's hand. I'm Elliot Ashbluff. I live in the forest sometimes, and I work for the caravan this season. So I'm looking forward to having you guys on the team. He kind of starts like the way he's talking is just like a senior like camp counselor. Great to have everybody here. Like it's gonna be a hot one this season. Like, but I've got cheer and I've got a good feeling about this group.
Well, I'm Orashe, and I'm here to provide a little bit of some range and some magical assistance here and there.
Whoa, are you a wizard?
Even better,
Whoa.
I'm a sorcerer, and he'll start spinning like wind and spiraling some green energy around himself.
As that's happening, it suddenly stops.
What stops?
Someone just counterspelled me.
Oh,
Wow, that was a little bit cool.
Yeah, say if you'd managed to complete it, it would have been awesome.
Yeah, we're not allowed to do that in here anymore.
Right.
I fear that coming to completion is something sorcerers have a hard time with.
They never stop trying.
so when does the caravan?
We're departing in 3 days.
Oh,
Right?
what do we?
Yes.
Well, you know, we've got to get supplied, get ready.
We should go hide in the woods till then, probably, right?
That does sound like a good idea.
How fast are you?
It's pretty noisy.
The woods can be dangerous, especially as you get further in.
But
Yeah,
it's
have you been
noisy
in
in here. There's giants walking around. I mean, it seems a little scarier in this place than out there.
A lot of people. A lot of people.
Well, there are a lot less people in the woods. Have you been in our forests before?
No,
No, I've lived most of my life on the water.
underground.
Say, the island had forests, but the forests around here are very different.
Oh, they're wonderful. You're gonna love it. And then he just like kind of lists off like a couple different like, you know, leaves of 3, ask for forgiveness, and you know, like if you see this moss and you touch it, well, then you want to touch this moss because that will counteract it. This is a base. This is an acid. Like way more detailed than you'd really think.
Wow,
You seem
everyone here
very
is so
well
smart.
traveled, Elliot.
Oh, I've been around. I love to travel, but I hate the itch of wood rot. And then he just starts. So remember, always wash your hands before handling the bark of the ash tree, or else you might get a fungal infection.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Well, some of them are less symbiotic and can be more harmful.
I mean,
Look, ever since I've come to this town, I've had to deal with prejudice. And I will not have my new friend here be subject to it for his...
fungal infections are a sacred rite that everyone has to go through. That's what my mom told me when I started getting yellow toenails.
I just am. Well, I just am what I am. Have any of you ever have you met someone or heard of someone called Diopodia?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
Okay.
Is there any chance that, or might have heard of such a person? I'm asking the DM.
Is that one of the things that's on in the bullet points you sent me, Caleb?
Yes, that is my name for my dad.
Hmm.
Yeah. Would there be any overlap?
I'm assuming not, but I'm assuming no one will have heard of him. But it is part of why I'm out here in the big wide world. So may as well ask the most talkative people I've ever seen in my life.
You can make a knowledge roll. DC, the difficulty is 20.
I'm gonna do it. It's a knowledge roll.
Knowledge roll.
Wait, 20?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
But did you roll with hope or fear? Like we still need to know.
I didn't actually roll. I'm looking at the
okay.
fact that I have a -1 to that.
I mean, still technically possible if you roll double 12s.
There are crits available.
There are crits available, and you are rolling 2d12, so you can get up there.
No,
it's not impossible.
but that's hope.
All right.
That's
So
a no with hope.
I'm gonna say I will roll just for the hell of it.
I'll roll just in case a squirrel or something had hurt. We have another sibling out there.
I mean, no, it's a 15 with hope.
Okay. That hope.
I'm well short of the mark.
It was a 7 with hope.
Yeah.
So
The 15 with hope, especially with who's bringing it up, it sounds like possibly could be a fungal name, possibly could be a goblin, something from some kind of creature that lives underground. Because the way that kind of like how we can tell, like, oh, that's a Scottish name. You get that kind of vibe. That there's that kind of cultural connection to that name.
I wish I could help you, but
It's okay. It's not important. Just thought I'd ask. So 3 days. There's preparations to do. Can we help with that?
Yeah, we can. I mean, part of it is we can kind of go out and sort of take a preliminary kind of scout out the route that we're going to be taking right out of the city, see how that's going. I mean, if you guys are itching to get out of the city itself,
It's a lot of people.
So there's a lot of people in the city. I'm quite comfortable with crowds, but
Something else that you guys could do is like take a poll of who's going to be who's planning on joining the pilgrimage. Like you said, stock up, make sure that everyone has their own supplies and stock up on some supplies for yourselves.
yes, I must say I am rather woefully unprepared for travel, having ridden a caravan here.
Yeah, so we've got time to shop up.
I have found a rather interesting little tavern. It has a fighting pit in the basement.
Hmm.
If
How do you make a pit fight?
no, you make people fight in the pit.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Say it's an option. If after our day of shopping and preparations, maybe Scrag wants to blow off some steam.
I suppose that brings up a question, my friends. Do you want to go fight in a pit, or do you want to fast forward to being on the way?
I'm happy to fast forward, but
We can just say we did and not fully narrate it if that's what we want.
we can let Scrag roll an attack and see what happens.
I mean, yeah, we can. Whatever.
It's more just so I'll rephrase that. There is the opportunity for another like here's a combat that has no consequences before going off. It'd be a chance for everyone to kind of get more used to their mechanics and stuff like that. There'd be the opportunity for our more social friends to be working on trying to get betting pools and stuff going. It would be me throwing it together at the very last second, but it's very possible.
I do not require you to throw anything together at the last second. I'm perfectly happy to fast forward.
There's lots of stat blocks that I can steal.
I mean,
I'll phrase that.
if the fighting pit is like you need 4 people to enter and 1 person to run the tables, I mean, I don't think it'd be a bad idea for us to get more practice with larger group combat, but I also don't think it's necessary. So I think it would be fun.
Let's check it out.
Because I think all dice rolling in the system with these people in this context is going to be fun. So if the question is, do you want to do something? Probably yes. But if there's other stuff that you'd rather us be doing, I'm happy to go do that. I'm unhelpfully easy.
I'm going to go around, and we're going to do a vote.
No.
So everybody has to choose. Jeremiah, what do you want to do?
I want to do it. Let's do this.
Which this?
Fighting pit.
Fighting pit. Okay.
I'm not
Tom, what do you want to do?
Was that me?
Tom.
Oh,
Fighting
yeah.
pit or fast forward to traveling?
Fighting pit.
Okay. Miles.
At this point, I feel like seeing Tim sitting there going, yes. I'll just go with fighting pits.
I tell you, have a chance to do the funniest thing ever.
All right. You want to add a blank page? Because I don't think I have one that's set up that's good for this.
I can do one quickly.
I suppose 3 is a majority.
Yes, 3 is a majority. So I presume you're saying that this is something that exists at the Season's Bounty?
Yes, why not?
Okay.
I will lead my group of new friends.
New marks.
Please.
All right.
Think better of me than that. Meat shields.
I am. Some of me is meat.
This does also mean, though, that I'll have the next time we play already planned out.
Yeah.
This is working great.
So what are we adding in?
Victory.
Um,
The pit of despair.
I'll say, while we walk,
mhm.
Elliot, do you mind?
What's up?
I will reach up, hook a grip into his belt, and vault onto his shoulder. You walk faster than I do. I'm not very good on land yet.
Ah. Still just got your sea legs, I guess.
Kind of like hold up one entirely prehensile foot. Most of my time was spent in the rigging, but yes.
Rope legs, I gotcha.
Yeah, yes. This ground is distressingly solid.
That's why I spend my time in the sky.
I like solid ground. It's
That's a good idea. All right.
stable.
Stable.
This.
Okay.
So you guys talk to who wants to name the proprietor of the fighting pit?
Biggs Anvil Fist.
Biggs.
Biggs Anvil Fist.
Okay.
It's a big burly dwarf with big fists.
Yeah.
And
Oh no.
also this.
Always an interesting thing for our eye in the sky over the DM's shoulder to say.
I'm being given multiple tokens to add to the field.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Mhm.
We have like 2 days to take a long rest.
Yeah, that picture didn't take so cool. Sorry about that.
No, we'll figure it out. In the meantime,
Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, that works.
Do you think anyone would care if I was a wolf, Jacob?
they probably think that was cool.
You can turn into a wolf. That's so cool.
Okay.
It's pretty scary.
All right. So you guys arrive at the establishment, and Jacob, you already know the password to be able to go talk to Biggs, because you've found out a few things while you've been here.
The password is concussion.
The fighting ring isn't illegal, but it is something that some of the religions in the area aren't very fond of. So it's still a little bit underground.
There's a certain tense of the word illegal.
Mm-hmm. It might have been at some point
Mm.
illegal. It is not currently.
Mm.
So Jacob coming to watch another bout.
Well, gambling on these bouts has been fun. I've think that I might have found some companions who wish to participate.
Ah. Just my luck then. Because, in the last fight, my contender broke an arm, so she's out for a little bit.
Alright.
There's not any person-to-person fights available tonight, but I do have my showstopper piece that I was waiting to debut. That's got a couple of monsters. Does that interest you folks?
What kind of monster?
Nothing too big. Something that's small enough that we were able to trap it and bring it here, of course.
Is it like it's like a really scary dog, I bet, right?
Monster, my friend, not just an average creature.
Whoa, they don't think dogs are scary here.
It's a strange culture. But
They're
Scrag.
definitely ones that can be a little bit fiery. But that's where the fun and the magic is, isn't it?
Scrag can beat a monster though, so it's fine.
Yeah. I could beat anyone.
And what's your group size here? How many of you are wanting to go on at once?
I mean, there's that. Unless Jacob stops him, Roz is going to say 5.
Mm-hmm.
There's five. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 5 of us. I don't know why I'm the one talking. Please, someone else talk to the large scary man.
I say there are 5 of us, though. Only if I'm allowed to place a bet on myself.
No problems with that. Just as long as you're not betting against yourself.
Perish the thought.
We've got this will be a good match then. 5 on these 2. I like that. All right. Anything else that you guys need from me? Of course, if you do win, you'll all be paid a handful of gold and have a couple nights that you can stay at the inn for free.
Well, that's good. That's good. Good.
Then let's do this thing. And he brings out like a thick stack of paper for each of you to sign.
Why did?
It's called a waiver.
What
in
is
case
this?
we get hurt.
What is this stuff? What are these marks on it?
I don't know. What?
Basically, it says that you know you're entering into something dangerous. If you get maimed or anything like that, then you're not going to hold the battle arena liable for that. Average things for when you're doing dangerous stuff in the city.
Are responsible to deal with the injuries if we get hurt.
Yes.
In other words.
Oh,
we can minor patch you up. We'll make sure to get you off the floor if you're going down. But otherwise, it's up to you.
Oh, so we can't even die in here? Wow, this is gonna be easy.
Roz will just use Wild Touch to just touch the paper where there's supposed to be a mark and just grow a little bit of fungus on it.
So he takes those back from you guys and leads you down to shows you where you'd be coming in from and lets you be. It's a couple hours until the fight. You can hang out here. You can do whatever. We're gonna jump though to that evening.
If we've got time in the foyer of the fighting pit, I will go ahead and beast form into a wolf,
Okay.
marking it a stress to do so rather than spending 3 hope. And just sort of pace uncomfortably.
I will bet a couple handfuls of gold on myself.
I'm going to put a snail on you to show that you're in a form.
The universal symbol. We are still on the...
Ah, yes. Move you guys over.
Do you want this to be on this?
It can be there. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
Size categories.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. We also have... I have no control of myself.
Right. I need to do that still for these.
I have control of Scrag.
Some kind of angry cube and a fire guy.
All right. That
How
should be
even-
everybody.
What even numbers? What do I even want to record on the tokens? New system.
You and you don't have.
Or I was just gonna be saying. So, is there a bell? Is there a? If I want to track it here. No, it is showing. Click it. There.
All right. As soon as you guys get out there, you're welcome to go. We'll release them and have fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys start with the spotlights, and our two monsters are over here.
All right.
There's definitely a crowd of people in the stands of varying social classes and
Who would like to start the festivities?
I can go.
Nice.
Feel free.
Let's see. So there's not like set movement, right? Or is there?
There is. Essentially, without making an agility roll, you can basically move like 30 feet, is my
Yep.
understanding.
Okay.
But if you
Yeah.
want to move further, you can. It's just there's a chance to fail.
Okay.
so with the ranges, I'll just go over that really quick for us again. If something says melee, you have to be right up on it. Very close is 5 to 10 feet. Close is 10 to 30 feet. Far is 30 to 100, and very far is 100 to 300.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go there, and then since I have 2 weapons now, I'm not sure how 2-weapon fighting works, but I think I should be able to do that.
Well, what's your main weapon?
I think so too.
Yeah, I have a long sword and a dagger.
The
But he's
long
also-
sword
he's-
is two-handed.
And
He's got
I'm
a
strong.
got a class- he's got a class feature that lets him ignore that.
Nice.
So do I just roll twice, I guess, on hand off hand, or is there a
I'm
different thing
sure.
on that?
There wasn't
that-
much.
That sounds right, and we'll look it up more later if I'm wrong.
Yeah, let's go with that, and I'll look it up right now to see if I can figure out what's.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just okay. So fear is higher, but I rolled a 17.
Okay. That is
For-
enough to hit this guy.
Cool.
So success with fear. After your turn, I will be going because that is Riddling with Fear switches it to the GM.
Okay. Okay, so the first attack is 8 damage,
Okay.
and I will attack again with my dagger. Wow.
Oh,
Uh,
double fear.
4 with the fear. Let me double check what my abilities are. I only have things with re-rolling damage dice, it seems like. So, yep, that's about it.
All right. So that will not hit. You go in with your longsword and manage to clang into this thing, and it rattles around a little bit. You go with your dagger, and it kind of swoops up, and you wind up underneath it.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to this fighting style. That one doesn't count.
I mean, you did still hit it with a big sword.
Yeah, I got him. It counts. All right.
All right. So we'll do that. It's going to go ahead and try and slam into you. As it's swooped up, it then goes right back down at you. Does a 14 meet your evasion?
Let's see. My evasion is 11, so no.
I think it beats your evasion, is what it's saying there.
Yeah.
Beats your evasion?
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and roll that. That is 8 physical damage to you.
What is it?
Go ahead.
That is your lower threshold. What does it mean when it meets the threshold?
I believe it's meets beats, but we can double check.
Okay. So that essentially means there's 2 hit points of damage coming in at you. You can expend one of your armor slots to reduce that to 1 hit point, or you can just take both health.
If you spend armor, does it have it, or does it just reduce it by 1?
It reduces it by 1
Okay.
bracket. Essentially, there's 3 brackets of incoming damage. Your armor sets your thresholds, and you add your level to it. So your thresholds are 8 and 16. So if they roll if they roll 16 or above damage on you, you would have 3 incoming damage, or 3 incoming hit point loss. They rolled an 8, which is the lower of your 2 thresholds. So instead of just hitting you enough to deal only a single hit point of damage, they're hitting you enough to be in that second tier of damage. So it'd be 2 hit points, and you can spend an armor slot whenever you take damage to decrease from 1 tier down to the next. So from 3 to 2, 2 to 1, 1 to 0. But you only have 4 armor slots to use.
All right. Well, if it's reducing it by 1, no matter what, I might as well use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one hit point and 1 armor slot.
All right, that is his initial go. I'm also going to spend one of my delicious fear.
What's my max? Or where is that written?
6.
Okay.
That's just the number of squares in the HP
Oh, okay. Cool.
column.
All right. To use his randomized attack, which uses a stress, and 5. So both 2 of the sides of his back swing out and then slam back down.
Wow.
You are the only one who is close enough. I need you to make a strength reaction roll.
So for the future, dual weapon wielding is little limited with the current rules of Daggerheart, but how it gets dealt with right now is when you have a secondary weapon, the secondary weapon has some sort of effect. Like with daggers, you add +4 to your damage rolls.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it'd be 1 attack roll, but you're getting a +4 to your damage because you have 2 weapons.
Correct.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm.
The attack is sort of
differs
one.
based on the secondary weapon you're using, but that's currently how it's handled.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
I'm good with that. My roll is 10, and hope is higher.
Go ahead and gain that hope. However, that is not enough. So you are going to be vulnerable, which means that I would have advantage on attacking you because of that move. Because it's a loud clang and your ears are ringing. You're not quite as aware of your surroundings because of it. All right.
Okay, wait. So what does that do, or is that's just?
So that is one of the. So vulnerable is one of the conditions. I need to remember which page that's on.
And is it temporarily vulnerable or vulnerable until a specific time?
I can double check that real quick.
Vulnerable
until the cube is defeated.
Oh.
Okay.
That's rough.
I'm gonna take a Slayer dice instead of a Hope, which is what my subclass can do. It allows me to add a d6 to an attacker damage roll.
Nice.
Rather than whatever other stuff Hope does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds great. But yeah, not fun times for you that I rolled the 5.
Mm.
All right. And then I will pass the spotlight back to you guys.
I have a thing I could do, but if someone else has a plan.
Plan is a strong word.
My intention was just to attack the thing attacking my friend and do the once per session co-op thing. Initiate a tag team roll on an attack to let our Slayer attack while I also attack, and also see if that would somehow stack with pack hunting from Pack Predator, which I don't think it should be allowed to, but might technically work depending on the action economy of it. But that's just what I would like to do. I don't know if.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will attack. I will rush forward to the box, attacking my friend, and I will spend the 3 hope that I have to try to initiate a tag team attack thing.
Yay!
My understanding of that is probably flawed, but I think that means we both roll an attack.
Yep, and you take the hit.
If either one of us hits, we both roll damage.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I have a question.
Okay.
Pack Predator says when you succeed on an attack against the same target, an ally who acts immediately before you hits, add a d8 to your damage roll. Immediately before is not simultaneous. Correct?
Yes, but he also did just attack.
You did hit it
and hit
before.
Right. Well, I thought immediately before meant that it couldn't be interrupted by the spotlight going to by villainy.
Fair. I will say that sounds correct to me.
Okay. But I'm going to let us both attack my friend, as I've spent all of my hope to let us do this.
Yeah.
Let this be the hour in which we draw swords together.
Yeah. Also the hour in which I roll terribly.
Same.
Oh no.
14 with hope.
That will.
You need to redefine rolling terribly, my friend.
It's as a Pack Predator, I get advantage on attacking.
Okay.
So that's a d6 and a pair of d12s, and I'm adding 3 because it's an attack with strength, and Pack Predator boosts my strength by 2.
So only one of us needed to hit, I guess, right?
Yeah, but the question is, does a 14 hit?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, just is still hitting.
Are we learning that meats beats or meats right now?
Mhm.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
This thing's good. This
So-
thing's evasion is on par with mine.
Yeah, but we both hit.
It must be
So we
because I'm
both
making you guys fight a tier
we-
2 monster. But
we both roll the damage. So roll
Right.
that juicy D8.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Your secondary weapon.
Yep, I'm gonna use my Slayer die.
Nice.
So that's that plus 4 plus or plus another 4 because the long sword adds 4 and then the dagger in the offhand adds 4. So 15.
I will add 6 onto that and mark a stress to hobble the thing and make it temporarily vulnerable.
nice. That extra added damage takes it from major damage to what's the one after major?
Severe.
Major to severe. So you guys are getting
Yeah.
3 off of him. Nice.
Nice. Combo wolf into bat the wolf
Alright, and
bat
he-
box down to goblin sword level.
Yeah, he's temporarily vulnerable. Please let me know when that ends because I don't know how you're.
That ends when he makes a move to end it.
Yeah, so you use a move to end it. Okay.
So whenever he decides he doesn't have anything better to do than end his condition.
Mm-hmm. Which you might not care about yet. But
Exactly.
I'm going to hold on to the fear that I have right now, and you succeeded. Therefore, the players still have the spotlight.
All right.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I am going to, with my apish agility, I will draw rapier, small dagger, and my tail will rise up behind me like a scorpion's, holding one of the extra daggers of Tim's that I borrowed without him knowing.
Nice.
It serves no purpose except to be cool.
It's very
Yeah,
important to be
okay.
cool.
I shall move myself to hereish.
Mhm.
Trying to figure out everything,
Mm-hmm.
but brain. I am not quite sure how the hiding feature works. Caleb, do you happen to?
I saw that when you hide, you do something better than hiding.
Yeah, when I hide, I'm cloaked.
Yeah, but I don't know how normal people hide.
Okay, so from what I remember reading hiding earlier, hiding ends when you would come into line of view for someone.
Uh-huh.
So I'm guessing cloaked is a better version and that you can like.
Yeah, I'm just unseen, is what it says. According,
Yeah.
There are
do you have-
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I mean, there are DCs for hiding in the attribute DC section area, but I don't know how you actually hide other than I would assume make an action roll and add finesse or agility.
Mhm.
I don't think I can realistically hide in an open arena. Yeah.
It would be a
Unless
DC.
these-
It would be a DC 30 finesse.
Unless
Yeah,
these things
so-
are pillars, but I think they're in the air.
Yeah, it doesn't seem reasonable. But I do still get my sneak attack because y'all are there.
Mhm.
So rapier will slash out, and I will lunge with it. That's a. So what are crit rules here?
You get I think
Both dice are
Including-
the same number.
both nice same number. I believe you get a hope. You can clear a stress if you have one, and the the dice are doubled, but not the modifiers?
Yeah. It's
I think it's it's max plus low roll, kind of like what we were doing
Oh yeah.
before, where
Yeah.
it's the maximum of your damage dice plus you roll plus your modifiers.
so that is double 12s. So since I'm using a presence weapon,
hmm
that is a 26 to hit.
Nice. That is enough.
Yeah. So okay. So if I roll a d8 for my rapier because I've got the small dagger in my other hand. It is adding
Adding
That
4.
adding 4 and then an additional +2 because it's paired.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm doubling I'm adding a max of that. Oh dear God.
You're adding 8 onto that because that's the die you're rolling, right?
Yeah.
Well,
8 and 6 for my sneak attack. So
Right.
So
I'm adding 14 to that plus another 6 from small dagger shenanigans.
mhm.
Okay. So roll a d8 and add 20 is what I'm hearing.
I think you still get to roll your die 6 as well.
Yes. Okay.
so roll a d8 and a d6 and then add 20.
Yep.
Okay. And then add the +2 because presence.
No, you.
No.
As far as I can tell, you don't add the
just the
damage. It's just
the dice. Okay. So, that's 12 plus 20. So 32.
All
Nice.
right. Doing more severe damage.
What does vulnerable do?
that would have given you another
Yeah, that
d6 to the hit
Okay.
that you didn't need.
Okay.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vulnerable gives attacks advantage, so you are correct.
Okay.
This thing is looking beat up.
Good. It hit Scrag. It must die.
I will roll a hope and add my hope, I should say.
All right, and he did not like that. So you did succeed, which
Yes,
means the
but
spotlight typically would stay on you guys. I don't get to do monsters for free. I'm gonna spend a fear because he's not happy.
You've got a lot of fear, so it's perfectly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just stabbed him very badly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll do the randomized tactics again. Let's see what we get. 3. Ooh, 3 of you guys in close range. Okay.
Oh no.
We
This
have swarmed
thing-
the thing with AoE.
Yeah, this thing, in reaction to you all being on it, it just starts. It zips one direction, zips another direction, zips up, zips down, zips to the left, and is like very erratically going around in this area. Oof.
Yes.
But it's me that's rolling. I don't think that a 7 hits any of you.
No,
No.
I will do a little back spring to get out of the way. It may or may not put me behind Scrag.
Can you? I know there are other things you can do with fear other than just like take a turn or use additional actions. Is
Mhm.
giving yourself an advantage on something like a thing you can do.
Probably.
Maybe. I mean,
It can be now.
doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh no.
I'll double check it before I do it again in another game, but no. That was a 2 instead of a 5. I don't think that a 4 hits y'all. This is where it's very helpful for you guys that I'm the one rolling it.
Yeah. No. We do luck out on the DM rolling.
You want to know what Jeremiah just did?
He rolled a 20, I assume.
Yep.
Just to flex and show that he could.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. And then I will spend a fear to keep the spotlight on these guys so that the fire elemental can go.
He doesn't need to do anything. We're having a hard enough time with the box.
Yeah, the other guy's just like, Cube has this.
All right. Elliot and Aura, I'd like the two of you to make an agility roll.
Unfortunate. I mean, it's probably a successful roll, but that is with fear.
Mm-hmm.
Agility, that's a 17 with fear.
That will pass.
I got a 14 with hope.
Gain that hope. Okay, do take half damage. So. But, damage is damage. The ground around the two of you bursts into flame. And you both take 1 damage, which is still damaged.
Mm-hmm. You could
Either
mark.
you can spend an armor if you want to negate that, or you can mark a hit point.
And this is true damage? Or what's called?
Magic damage.
If it was true damage, you wouldn't have the option to mark armor. You just have to
Right.
take it.
I'm going to spend a hope to
Okay.
roll a rune ward.
Mm-hmm.
A purple glow on my character's hip lights up. I do not expend it there, but I do reduce it by 6 damage.
Mm-hmm. Down to 0. Okay, got it.
Is the armor points the base score?
So you should have an armor score.
A base score, yes, is how many points you have to spend on your armor.
Okay, I'll spend a point.
Okay.
And one of the things we can do on a short or long rest is repair armor to a certain extent. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I'm gonna spend a fear again because specifically,
Ooh.
the battle box is allowed to go twice on a GM move. I still spend the fear, but it can go 2 times. He's gonna try to keep using his fun thing because it's fun.
I mean, the box.
That is a die 6, not a dead box.
Not the box.
No,
What's
I
in the
didn't roll a
box?
die 6 to know which thing I'm doing. That's why I had the 6.
What's in the box?
It does the same thing. It's still going haywire all over the place, and a 7 still doesn't hit on you.
Nope.
You could spend a fear to add its experience to that, which would probably take it to a 9, which still wouldn't hit anyone, but you could do it.
Its experience also isn't quite relevant to this.
Oh, okay.
It likes to hide places and then come out. And hit people.
Oh, okay.
It's a very creepy box too.
Mm-hmm. So that is that.
All the more
You
reason to
guys,
kill it.
you guys have the spotlight again.
I think Elliot or Aura should do something.
Is the vulnerable condition gone now?
No, unless it's taken an action to expend it. Temporary condition should persist. I will double check that.
Roll over here
Mm-hmm.
and use my other card.
Okay.
Rain of Blades. Oh, I forgot to mark off a hope for the rune ward.
Oh, you and I took the same move.
Oh.
Spend a hope to make a
Ta-ta-ta.
spellcast roll. Conjure throwing blades that strike out at all targets within very close range.
Okay. So you're gonna hit your friends, right?
No, I'm not going to hit my friend. Well, it depends on how I roll, but he's vulnerable, so don't I add something to that?
You add a
An extra
D6.
D8.
D6.
A D8?
No. To the damage, you also add a D8 if you hit.
Yes, I know I roll add to the damage for the spell.
Yeah. The advantage that you have from the vulnerable condition is adding a D6.
Okay. So it's 8, 9, 10. Do I have proficiency?
Or yet. Yes.
The roll, spellcast roll.
I don't think you would have proficiency. Proficiency is
But
the
this
number
way-
of the number of times you roll the dice.
A 10 to try and hit the elemental,
Does not hit.
and a 14 to hit, which I think we established hits the battle box.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll.
So it's 2d8 plus 2 magic.
Nice.
6 and 6. So 14.
Nice.
That takes it from. Yeah, that takes it from minor to major. So that's gonna do this.
And it
And
explodes.
Into thousands of boxes.
that explode.
Oh no!
Everybody within close range, make an instinct reaction roll.
Instinct?
Instinct.
I love to roll instinct reaction rolls. 12.
15.
Jesus. Instincts.
Oh, with fear.
23 with hope.
Oh yeah,
What-
12 with hope.
24 with fear.
Did anyone else roll with fear?
Oh, I rolled with hope.
No?
Nope.
Okay. So you guys who rolled with hope, take your hope. I'll take my 1 fear.
Mhm. What happens to us?
Those of you who got a 14 or better, because his difficulty is the same for everything,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how it works.
Mhm.
You don't take any damage. Everybody else, it's 14 magic damage coming at you.
Oh!
Ooh. Well, I'll spend a armor slot to drop that down to moderate damage, and then I'll take 2 health. Ugh.
Was my number high? Was my 15 high enough? I forget.
Your 15 was higher
Yes,
than
your
14.
15
yeah.
was high enough, yes.
Okay.
The nice thing about difficulty being the stat thing is that once you figure out their AC, you've also figured out the DC for all the things. It's just the one number. But the wolf has much box shrapnel in him.
Yep. And yeah, just the wolf, nobody else.
Yeah, no. Well, I was hobbling
That's
the box. I had to be up close on the box.
You jumped on it for us.
Yeah.
Since my roll to do the damage was with fear, I believe that's your turn now.
It is. And I've got a fire elemental. So let's see.
And a nice cluster of close people to
Mm-hmm.
punish for it.
Yeah, he's gonna explode. So
Oh
he
no!
comes around here.
Cool.
Y'all are all within close range.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to spend a fear to do this. He's not super happy that y'all got his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Oh no!
That is a 22 to hit. Oh,
Yep. That.
Yep, that'll do it.
Mhm.
That'll hit me.
Yeah.
Got my invasion.
so all of you guys are going to take 7 magic damage and be knocked back to far range.
I'm gonna spend a hope to reduce. Oh, I mean,
I have 5.
I reduce it by 8, but that also ends my rune ward for the day.
I will spend a point of armor to drop that from moderate down to minor, and take a hit point.
I will do the same.
Wait, so what's the amount of damage?
So damage is a little awkward in that
Yeah.
the damage number is looking at the threshold of your armor, and that will determine how much hit points you're losing.
Yep.
So you don't lose the health that the damage is dealing. So what was the damage number? 20 something?
7.
Oh, it was 7. Right.
That was the 22 was to hit.
Right.
Because
20,
I
so
rolled a
7.
9 and a 19.
So 7 is below your first threshold, which is 8.
Right.
So
Right.
it's only
So
doing
it's
minor damage to you.
one
So it's doing
damage.
1 damage. You can
Okay.
spend an armor slot to reduce that to 0, or you can just take a damage.
How much health do you get back versus armor slots in a rest, or do they just?
It's a D4 either way.
Okay.
For a short rest, yeah.
Okay. I'll use
Uh, I have an ability to restore health for 3 hope, but I don't have
Okay.
anything for armor.
All right. I'll take the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the threshold thing now. It does make sense. It is cool. I just need to remember about it.
It's the most mind twisting part of the system, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Between that and rolling two dice.
But I
All
like
right.
it. I like
back
how
on
it's
you guys.
like a single digit health thing to track.
Mm-hmm.
We all did the thing. I feel like it's now time for the unblown back person to do something.
Yeah, I feel like it's Elliot.
All right. I am going to spend a hope to do my ranger's focus on the fire elemental, and I will attempt to shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
That is that's an 18 to hit with fear.
That'll hit. I will gain that fear, and it'll be my turn after this.
All right, so it will take 9 bow damage.
9 physical.
Yeah, physical.
Okay, that is enough to have him take some major damage.
Oh, and since it's my ranger's, it's my focus now. It marks a stress because I caused it damage, I think.
Okay.
Nice. That's like taxing spell slots. It seems like stress is the way they do special things.
Stress is one of the ways that I do special things. It's either stress or fear. For most of them. I think I've seen some where it's marked HP to do stuff too.
Well, never mind.
All right. So that is your turn. He is going to come down here to these barrels.
All right.
And the barrels light on fire, and he feels a little better.
Oh,
no.
That's rude.
Let the princess go.
Actually, he doesn't get any bigger, but he definitely looks like a happier fire.
Don't want him to be happier fire.
And
Where
I'm gonna
is the combat
quickly
settings?
for myself so that I remember. Just draw a little X on these ones because he's already consumed those barrels.
Mm-hmm.
And then he raises both arms and all of you guys are close enough. So a blast of fire, he's gonna return fire. Literally. A blast of fire goes out at Elliot.
All right.
Does a 9 hit your evasion?
No. My evasion against this guy is 15.
Nice.
Because, since they're my focus, I get a +2.
Nice.
You feel the heat as it comes flying past you, but it does not actually singe you.
Just like being at home.
And that'll put the spotlight back to you guys.
Who has something?
Aside from much stabbing, no. But
I mean, I can cast some magic at it.
I can
You
shoot
can't get
my
to
bow
it.
at it.
I'm
Okay.
happy for Elliot to shoot it again.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
as a
if
reminder,
if while I'm shooting, can people move up in the same moment, or is it one person, one movement at a time?
I'm pretty sure it's still us individually taking turns.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I can move a little bit closer and start firing magic at it.
And we can gamble on agility rolls if we want to run further than 30 feet.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
Unless anyone objects, I will start doing that.
sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, I hit it with fear. That's
uh,
an 18 with fear.
Ah,
9 magic damage.
9 and his threshold is 7. So
Sounds like 2 damage.
yes.
2 wound or major damage.
Yep. Major damage.
major damage.
As a blast of wind and green energy lashes out at the thing. But this is carbon dioxide.
Mm.
All right. You rolled with fear, so I get to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can get there. Great. So he gets over to these barrels and gets to use his reaction to consume them.
The
Go ahead and
fool.
use one then.
He's within 30 feet of the meleeman now.
Mm-hmm.
I will have words with Anvil Fist after this.
That works.
It's cheating to give your thing, to give your monster
Mm-hmm.
barrels of oil.
I mean, he's only got 2 more spots that he could go to.
It's only cheating if the rules don't say.
Say you can't.
Yeah.
He's moved as much as he can, and it was a reaction to pick that up, so he still has an action to shoot some more fire. Because everybody's, well, is anyone close enough? Choose point. Oh yeah. You know what? Jacob and Scrag, if both of you guys, I'm gonna mark stress for that. If both of you guys could please make an agility roll for me.
Agility.
Agility.
Mm-hmm.
16 with hope.
15 with
Nice.
fear.
Mm.
All right, you guys both do pass that, so you're only gonna take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
9 half down to 4.
We'll use an armor. To
Okay.
Take 0.
Nice.
I'll take the hit.
As the ground beneath you, starting from this point, a explosion of fire.
Mm-hmm. Does that ignite the barrels?
No.
Sadness.
Or you know what? Let's do a luck roll. It'd be lucky for you guys if it's high. So if it's
Okay.
high, it explodes. It gets the
This
barrels.
might not even be barrels.
The barrels are okay.
Because it's you rolling.
This is me rolling.
So does that bring the spotlight back to us?
Well, back to you guys.
I mean, he's close enough for the meleeman to get to it. Do we want to go Scrag
Mhm.
Jacob to get Warrior and then Rogue into it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if I
absolutely.
go first and
Yeah, you
roll with
sh-
hope, you can then sneak attack.
Yes.
So, dice. Let's go. Okay. With hope.
Nice.
And then, what do I add again?
I think you attack with either agility or finesse. I can't remember which.
It's probably agility because.
Yeah, that's your +2. So I'd say
Okay,
probably
so
agility.
17 with hope.
That'll succeed. Go ahead and take that hope.
And okay, so 13 is the number.
All right,
Hopefully that hurts him. Good.
Yeah, that'll be enough for major damage.
Major damage.
Major damage.
All right. You guys still have the spotlight.
Okay. Say, following the example that has been laid out, I will. Yep, I can make that easily. I will move myself into a flanking kind of position.
Oh.
Actually, a flanking kind of position,
Mhm.
which also gets me out of the line of fire from Elliot. Oh, dear. And more furious stabbing shall ensue.
Do your best.
I am going to do my best. That's a 21 with hope.
Nice.
That'll do it. Gain that hope.
I'll say. And still adding all of my things from the small dagger and the dual wielding. My brain is really not cooperating with me right now.
That's all right.
But it will come out to 13 damage.
Nice.
Sure you can't put any more spice on that? Because you're very close to going from major to severe damage.
Mm.
Did I add everything?
I assume you rolled your sneak attack?
Fuck, no, I didn't. Okay.
So, yes, there is more spice you can add to that.
Yeah, yes. Throw another 6 on there, so 19.
Okay, yeah, that is enough to make that severe damage. He does not look great. And in fact, I'm going to spend 2 fear, 1 to take the spotlight, and 1 to let him explode because he's not happy.
Angry explode.
Yep, he angry explodes. So you guys are both in close range. You need to make he attacks. That's what this one is. He's not doing great because I'm rolling. 6 does not hit either of you, does it?
No.
Okay. He explodes but does not hit you.
I say I will lash out with a tail and knock both myself and Scrag prone on the ground as the fireball rages over.
Just for
pop back
perspective,
up.
Technically this affects Elliot too.
Oh, yeah. Close is 10 to 30 feet.
But again, 6 is not enough for it to matter.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fire.
It is.
That is
It's
a
an
lot of
explosion.
fire.
Big.
All right.
Speaking of Elliot, do we think he can finish the job?
I'll give it a go.
Because I will have to gamble on getting into melee with it, so I think it would make more sense for you to go before I went.
All
and
right.
if you hit and I do get in there, then I have an extra bit of damage I can do. So.
All right. I will attempt to shoot it with my bow. That's only a 13 with fear.
13 just hits, but I will
Okay.
take that fear.
Well, it's all right, Elliot. If you just kill him, he won't get to go.
All right. I am going to use Ruthless Predator, which means I mark a stress, but my damage gets a +1 proficiency.
Okay.
Um,
Extra die damage.
all right. So that's 10 damage.
Okay.
And if that's severe damage, they must mark a stress. But since it's my focus and I'm causing damage, they have to mark a stress as well, or anyway.
Mm.
Okay. I have a question. Jacob, how much money did you bet on yourself?
I stated it at the beginning. It was of my 3 handfuls of gold, I'd bet a couple, so 2.
Okay. As the arrow strikes and finds true to the center mass of this elemental, it peters out, and you guys are left victorious as the crowd cheers. Each of you are paid a handful of gold for participating in winning your bouts.
Yay!
And then, Jacob, you can double your money
Cool.
that you bet.
Nice.
So, handful of gold, 2 extra handfuls of gold.
Did anyone else use stress that fight?
I did.
All right. How much stress did you use?
I used so when you say used, you mean like
Yeah, marked.
Marked.
Yeah, I won.
Okay. I'm just gonna come over to you after the fight and spend a few minutes just kind of being a dog around you. And then I'm gonna clear a stress and you're gonna clear a stress.
All right.
Because I can use my Warden of Renewal bullshit in beast form. And so we shall take advantage of the clarity of nature.
Yay.
Which I sincerely doubt we actually need to do, but have abilities, use them to remember to use them when it's important to use them.
Yep. And then we can talk through real quick again what you guys will have 3 long rests before we pick back up next time.
Nice.
If there's anything that you think your characters would be up to on those few days, please send me a message and we can talk a little bit about if anything happens in that. And we'll pick up next time going off on the adventure. As a reminder, 4 rests. On a long rest, there are 5 different things that you can do. 10 to all wounds, which is patching yourself up, you clear all of your hit points. Or you can choose to do that for an ally. Clear all stress. You would describe what it is that your character does to kind of blow off some steam, and then clear all of your own stress. Repair all armor. So you spend time fixing your armor back up and clear all of your armor slots for a long rest. Prepare. Describe how you're preparing for the next adventure, then gain a hope. If you choose to prepare with 1 or more members of a party, you each gain 2 hope. Starting hope is not going to be a huge problem for this party since you guys have so many halflings. But that is a thing that you can choose to do if you're low on hope and you want to make sure that you're starting off the next time topped up. The last thing you do is work on a project. Establish or continue to work on a project, which is something that's in downtime. We can kind of talk about that more if there's anything that you guys are thinking you might want to do. Or we can talk about downtime activities next time probably, just so that you have an idea of what you can do.
And we pick 2 of those per long rest,
You
right?
get 2 of them for every long rest. You can choose the same move twice. So you could choose to tend to your own wounds and tend someone else's wounds. You could choose to prepare 2 times to get an extra hope.
I think it would be thematic if Scrag didn't have to spend any of his long rest on healing himself, and Ross did that for him.
Nice.
Yeah, I was planning to fix my armor.
Yeah. If you want
That
to
works.
fix your armor and my armor, I'll fix your body and my body.
Or would like to work on a project.
Okay.
Like, do you want me to say what that is now?
You can, if you want it to be secrets, then you can tell me later.
Secrets.
I'll because it amuses me because it's relevant, but not something the other players would know, or other characters would know about. Ara wants to start making a substantial map of the forest.
Okay.
So in their downtime, they're going to be fluttering off to go doing mapping runs.
That is just so you know, that is a very long-term goal because of how big this forest is.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We can put that on a
Figure out a long running timer for that.
yeah. There's a word that they use for it, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head right now.
Roz would like to, as preparation during one of these long rests, ask Scrag and Jacob and probably Elliot to just help him get to know the sort of gathering pilgrims, figure out who's coming, how many are coming, what their whole shtick is, like just get an idea of who these people are.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs Scrag to do that because Scrag is safe and safety. He needs Jacob to do that because Jacob talks. And he needs either Elliot or Aura because they're the locals. And if Aura's off making a map, then I guess I'm trying to get Elliot to do this. But that would be my pitch for preparation for one of our long rests.
I like it. Thanks, guys, for making me throw something together.
Thank you for throwing it together. I think that was a very good pit fight for a session for the second time any of us have played this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was very well done. I was terrified of being burnt to death.
Yeah, good call.
I was also
doing it because I learned better by doing the thing, not reading.
Yeah, I think it was a good thing to have us do. I was so annoyed to be sitting on 2 hope and looking at this regeneration ability to spend 3 hope to restore hit points to people. It's just, but hopefully that'll be easier to do going forward.
Between preparations and having luckbringers in the party, we'll have to see how many hope we start off next session with.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone except the goblin has luckbringer. Is that right?
Yeah.
So that's
So we started 5.
1, 2,
Which is
3.
bad.
Well, no, hope is persistent, so we will have 5 plus the hope we currently have.
Can you have more than 5 hope? I thought it capped at 5.
It caps at 6, unless you have some character thing that. So we will have maximum hope with the start of the next section.
Unless you're on 0.
Unless you're on 0, like if you spent a bunch of hope this session. So, I don't know if you took the Tides of Chaos or whatever it is, the spend as much hope as you want nuke spell, but might be worth looking at when we level up.
2 spells, Rune Ward and Rain of Blades.
Both doing good work.
Mm-hmm. Rune Ward's kept me from taking any damage during that fight.
I took the most damage, I think. Which I'm not at all complaining about. That is.
How does that work with your animal form versus you?
beast forms don't give me any extra health or armor.
Okay.
They give me bonuses to evasion and attributes.
Interesting. I like it.
So technically, my evasion, it didn't come up, but my evasion was 11 instead of 10 while I was in wolf form.
It is as tough hit points wise as you are.
Yeah.
But injuries to it are injuries to you.
Yeah, it's still me.
I like it.
The cool thing is the advantages that it gives.
Yeah.
Built in. Each form seems to have about 3 things that you get built-in advantage on without having to spend hope, and then the Pack Predator has 2 useful combat things and increases the strength score that it uses to attack with. So just a good chomper, but fragile as well. Yeah, that was a very, very good time. Thank you, GG. Thank you for running good Daggerheart, Crystal.
Thanks. Tim, you want to do your sign off and then we can say bye?
Yeah. And in theory, our next new campaign is also starting next week. Or we'll keep doing this. Either way, it'll be fun.
Some dice of some description will be rolled.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. As we wind down the stream, I hope you had fun. Hope you're able to laugh, even if it was at our expense. We hope that if anything's weighing on you, it feels a little lighter after hanging out online with friends. Until next time, bye.